Bedroom Wars. Not a book review, I'm afraid, but I think it would make a great title for a Hollywood rom-com, and what a story it would be. Maybe you're in the trenches for this one, because it certainly seems to be a bigger and sometimes more amusing and widespread scenario than we realise. Would our blockbuster film be Pretty Woman, Knocked Up, or When Harry Met Sally? How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, What Women Want, or Especially While You Were Sleeping leap out as the most appropriate titles for this movie, but sadly they've already been used by this popular genre. As part of Stop Snoring Week, researchers have shed light on a whole host of annoyances that British couples face when they're between the sheets, with nabbing the duvet emerging as the biggest bone of contention by far. According to this month-old survey, an average couple bicker in the room 167 times a year. 1 in 10 couples claim to have an argument over the nightly affliction at least twice a week, with well over half of the respondents blaming men as the worst culprits for snoring. However, 39% said both sexes were as bad as each other, according to the poll that was conducted on behalf of hotel chain Premier Inn to coincide with National Snoring Week. Besides yanking the duvet from each other during the night, the second reason for the nighttime squabble is the age-old problem of snoring. Not quite so easy to resolve as changing the double duvet to a king size. Other major bedroom disputes include whinging about being too hot, allowing the kids to sleep in bed, and not being in the mood. Our research shows most of the arguments that British couples have had in the bedroom are down to habits that are very easy to resolve as a relationship develops. Claire Hoare of Premier Inn goes on to say in the research, We conducted this research to coincide with National Stop Snoring Week, and the findings discover that a lot of people are seriously affected by snoring and hogging the duvet. People suffer from snoring to varying degrees, and the research shows how something like snoring can impact on our day-to-day lives, especially if one person in the relationship is missing out on much-needed sleep. The poll also revealed that the average individual in a relationship is disturbed nearly twice a week by their partner's snoring, but one night a week they even wake themselves up with their own heavy breathing. The survey took into consideration 2,000 people, all of whom are in a relationship. Of those, exactly half said that their partner snored. Other issues that lead to disagreements in the boudoir include allowing children to sleep in the marital bed and venturing onto the wrong side. Being touched by cold feet is also likely to cause tension because of the bedroom being too chilly. The time at which couples go to bed, leaving lights on just for one of them to read, and leaving drinks on the bedside table were also likely to trigger the problem. What a film plot it could be. Bridget Jones beware. In fact, what a great sequel this could be for the married Bridget and Mr. Darcy. A piece of typecasting that Colin Firth will never lose for years, and I may not wish to. I can see it now as Bridget and the Bedroom Wars, a box office sensation. At the end of the day though, the conclusions of the research are simple. All of these are things that can be so easily resolved with a little more care, thought and consideration. The snoring too is hardly a problem with the ready availability today of simple to use NHS recommended mouthpieces, such as Sleep Pro offer for a few pounds. What a wise investment this could prove to be for anyone caring about their health and relationship, and it's so much cheaper than divorce. Look out for the sequel, Snore and Peace, with its long years of romantic bliss and contentment.